A lot of the heart and emotion, the jokes we can't top Smigel and Sandler on doing the jokes, but we try to bring in a little bit more of the emotion and the groundedness into the story and make the emotions feel real and warranted.
I am very excited to get to chat with you both for Leo. I watched this movie last night and it was just so heartwarming, so funny. You two obviously share similar roots with Adam through your SNL days, but how did it come about for you to help bring this story to life on screen?
We have, from our SNL days, we worked with Robert Smigel primarily on the TV Funhouse cartoon. So that was our main in, and Smigel was a writer on SNL, and he and Adam are very close. And when they
He's
were
the
working,
third director, by the way.
Yeah, Robert Smigel was the third director and co-writer. And when they were working on Hotel Transylvania 2, we were giving notes to Robert Smigel on the script and ideas and things, and he showed them to Adam, and Adam really liked what we were contributing and wanted us to be on the movie. So we ended up working on the movie as heads of story and developed a relationship with Adam. And Adam just liked our sensibility, liked working with us, and wanted to do something more. And a few years later, this Leo came about, and that's how we got involved.
With you guys giving, your notes and your ideas for this script, what would you say was different from when you first approached it to what's now we see in the film?
We don't try and throw out other people's jokes or try and how about we're funnier this way? What we try and do is we try and elevate people's jokes, and working with literally comedic geniuses like Sandler and Smigel, it's like an honor to be in the room with them in the mix and them laughing. Man, when they laugh at your ideas, something's great is happening. So it was really, really encouraging and a joy to be part of the process. They made us feel like equals, we're a bit older and long in the tooth to be directing our first feature film, Adam would refer to us as the boys, the fellas. Hey, the fellas are going to be great and all this, telling the executives, don't worry, the fellas. The first time when they see these two white-haired, white-bearded guys coming in with our pot bellies and all that, it was like the look on their faces were priceless, but, we're young at heart, so it all evens out.
Robert Smigel had the idea of the lizard in the classroom and his observation of the classroom and offering advice and I think some of the and wanting to live out his life and make something of his life, and a lot of the I think some of the emotion of him wanting to escape and the desire of getting out and then get pulled in with the kids is also something that we were trying to bring in. A lot of the heart and emotion, the jokes we can't top Smigel and Sandler on doing the jokes, but we try to bring in a little bit more of the emotion and the groundedness into the story and make the emotions feel real and warranted.
I love that, and it balances very well throughout this film. And one thing I really feel helps with that foil is Bill Burr's role as Squirtle in this movie, and I'm curious to hear about how that casting came about, because obviously everybody else has had ties to Adam at some point in the past, but how did Bill, come about to be Squirtle for this movie?
I think Smigel just had him in his mind the whole time. I think from the beginning he thought this would be great for Bill. Bill's crass Boston, no nonsense kind of attitude, and I think it was just a perfect foil. And we look at them as Leo and Squirtle as the Odd Couple or the Statler and Waldorf of the classroom, and just the dynamic between the two of them is so fantastic. And I would have loved to just see the two of them, the whole movie, just the two of them interacting. It's just so funny. But I think Smigel had him in mind from the beginning.
Yeah, and the voice cast alone. I mean, it's at the price of admission. It's on Netflix, but it's the voice cast alone is amazing. Cecily Strong, Jason Alexander, Rob Schneider. Adam makes a phone call, and the next thing you know, 6 comedians are ready to do this film. Joe Coy is in it, but Cecily Strong was the big a turning point for us because she plays the substitute teacher, Ms. Malkin, and she just. They were talking about other people originally, bigger stars and this and that, and through her SNL connection, friends with Robert and Adam, they called her in for the table read, which is what we do to help inspire the storyboard artists and the creatives, the designers. She came in and did the table read, and there was no question that Cecily got the part right then and there. She got the script only a few days previous to the read, and she had her notes in the margins. The minute we heard that voice, and she's a great singer too. The minute we heard that, it was like, that's our Ms. Malkin, you know?
I love that. Cecily killed it. I remember when I first heard her voice, I initially thought it was Kristen Wiig, but then as it went on, I was like, no, I hear Cecily now. I hear her. So I love that. I see I am out of time, so I will get on out of here. But thank you so much, guys, for taking the time.
Grant, thank you so much. Sorry I talked so much.
It's all good. Have a good rest of your weeks.